people have been killing each other since as long as there have been people. Yet organized warfare appears not to have sprung up until the Neolithic age, when certain societies began farming and living in permanent settlements. Archaeological evidence suggests that Neolithic warfare progressed from small-scale clashes and massacres to longer and more sophisticated conflicts. Early humans engaged in warfare in only the very broadest sense. For most of our species' history, it would have been very small, unorganized, decentralized raids, very similar to what you see in chimpanzees, says Luke Glowacki, an assistant professor of anthropology at Boston University and an expert on the evolution of war. During this time, he says, a group of individuals might encounter someone from another group and kill them. Roughly 12,000 years ago, agriculture emerged in the Fertile Crescent, and population densities increased even in areas without crops. Agriculture is not required for warfare, Glowacki says, but it certainly does facilitate it. To date, researchers have found no definitive evidence that organized warfare predates the so-called Neolithic Revolution. Basic warfare, however, is known to have broken out soon after. A 2016 study, for example, concluded that a massacre took place some 10,000 years ago near Lake Turkana in Kenya, with the victims showing signs of bound hands, arrow wounds, and fractured skulls. I consider this to be the most reliable early evidence of a massacre, says Glowacki, who was not involved in the study. These are hunter-gatherers, but with some food storage and likely lower mobility. He points out that massacres require more coordination and planning than tit-for-tat raiding, that they're indicative of more severe war, and that they tend to occur when humans transition from mobile to sedentary lifestyles. In present-day Germany, a massacre took place some 7,000 years ago, when attackers apparently tortured their victims, in part by breaking their shin bones, prior to killing them. Similar Neolithic massacres have been uncovered elsewhere in Germany and Austria, as well as in Croatia and France. Meanwhile, the inhabitants of Jericho, among the oldest cities in the world, built city walls around 8000 BC, seemingly to keep out invaders, as noted in a November 2023 study in the journal Scientific Reports. Such Neolithic conflicts were presumed to be a mixture of rapid assaults or short raids, generally lasting no more